Good day, everyone. We are the B. Smart student, and I am Engine Cadet John Mark B. Agocoy.
I am Engine Cadet Jhovan Bardon. And I am Engine Cadet ARAñas Brian Kim.
For this video, we're going to tackle about the scholastic triumphs of Dr. Jose Rizal at Ateneo De Manila. 4 months after the martyrdom of Gomburza, and with Dunya Tudura still in prison, Jose Rizal, who had not yet celebrated his 11th birthday, was sent to Manila. Jose studied in Ateneo Municipal, a college under the supervision of the Spanish Jesuits. This college was a bitter rival of Dominican-owned College of San Juan de Letran, Escuela Pia, charity school, formerly named of Ateneo, a school for poor boys in Manila which was established by the city government in 1817. When the Jesuits had been expelled from the Philippines in 1768 and returned in 1859, they were given the management of Escuela Pia, whose name was changed to Ateneo Municipal, and later became the Ateneo de Manila. Rizal enters the Ateneo. On June 10, 1872, Rizal, accompanied by Pasiano, went to Manila, took an entrance exam at the College of San Juan de Letran on the following. First are Christian doctrine, next arithmetic, and last reading. His father changed his mind and decided to send him to Ateneo Municipal instead. Father Magin Ferrando was the college registrar, refused to admit Rizal in Ateneo for two reasons. First, he was late for registration, and next, he was sickly and undersized for his age because he is only 11 years old. But through the aid of Manuel Siris Burgos, he was accepted in Ateneo. Jesuit system of education. It was more advanced than other colleges. It trains the character of a student by rigid disciplines and religious instructions. It promoted physical cultures, humanities, and scientific studies. It offered courses leading to degree of Bachelors of Arts and vocational in agriculture, commerce, mechanism, and surveying. The student heard Mass in the morning before the beginning of the daily class. Classes in every subject were open and closed with prayers. Students were divided into two groups, the Roman Empire or the red flag and Carthaginian or the blue flag. Emperor is the best student in each empire, while the tribune is the second best, the decurion the third best, centurion the fourth best, and the standbearer is the fifth best. The student wore a uniform which consisted of hemp fabric trousers and striped trousers cotton coat. The coat material was called rayadillo, which later became famous because it was later adopted as the uniform of the Filipino troops during the day of First Philippine Republic. Rizal first year in Ateneo, 1872 to 1873. Father Jose Betts, Rizal first professor in Ateneo, whom he described as a tall, thin man with a body slightly bent forward, a haired walk, an ascetic face, severe and inspired, small deep sunken eyes, a sharp nose that was almost Greek, and thin lips forming an arc whose end fell toward the chin. Rizal was placed at the bottom of the class. He progressed rapidly and at the end of the month, he became an emperor. To improve his Spanish, Rizal took private lessons in Santa Isabel College during the noon recess. He paid 3 pesos for those extra Spanish lessons, but it was money well spent. He did not try hard enough to retain academic supremacy in the second half of his first year in Ateneo because he resisted some remarks of his professors. He placed second at the end of the year, although his grades were marked excellent. Summer vacation on 1873. He returned to Calamba at the end of the school year. He did not enjoy his vacation because his mother was in prison. His sister, Saturnina, brought him to Tanawan. This did not cure his melancholy. He went to Santa Cruz and visited his mother in prison without telling his father. He told her of his brilliant grades at Ateneo and his mother grandly embraced him. When the summer vacation ended, Rizal returned to Manila for his second-year term in Ateneo. This time, he boarded in number 6 Magallanes Street. His landlady named Dunya Pipay. Second year in Ateneo, 1873 to 1874. He repented having neglected his grades the previous year because he was offended by teachers' remarks. He studied harder to regain his lost leadership as emperor. He received excellent grades in all subjects and gold medal at the end of the school year. He returned to Calamba with such scholastic honors for summer vacations.
Prophecy of Mother's Release. Rizal lost no time in going to Santa Cruz in order to visit his mother in the provincial jail. He cheered up Doña Teodora's lonely heart with the news of his scholastic triumphs and with family tales about his professors and fellow students. Doña Teodora told her son about her dream and Rizal, interpreting the dream, told her that she would be released from prison in 3 months. His prophecy became true and barely 3 months passed, Doña Teodora was set free. Doña Teodora, happily back in Calamba, was more proud of his son, Jose, who she compares to youthful Joseph in the Bible in his ability to interpret dreams. Teenage interest in reading. Rizal began to take interest in reading romantic novels, love story, and romantic tales during summer vacation in 1874. He read not only fiction but also non-fiction. The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas, the first favorite novel of Rizal which made a deep impression on him. He was stirred by the suffering of Edmond Dantes, the hero in prison. Universal History by Cesar Canto. Rizal persuaded his father to buy him this set historical work that was a great aid in his studies. According to Rizal, this valuable work will enable him to win more prizes in Ateneo. Doctor Fyodor Jagor, a German scientist traveler who visited in the Philippines in 1859 to 1860, who wrote Travels in the Philippines. Rizal was impressed in his book because of Jagor's keen observations of the effects of Spanish colonization. Third year in Ateneo, 1874 to 1875. Despite the family happiness of the release of his mother, he did not make an excellent showing in his studies as in the previous year. His grades remained excellent in all subjects, but he won only one medal. He failed to win the medal in Spanish because his spoken Spanish was not fluent. He was beaten by a Spaniard who naturally could speak Spanish with fluency and with right accent. At the end of the school year, he returned to Calamba for the summer vacation and he himself was not impressed of his scholastic word. Fourth year in Ateneo, 1875 to 1876. Rizal went back to Manila for his fourth-year course after a happy summer vacation, and on June 16, 1875, Rizal became an interno in the Ateneo. Padre Francisco de Paula Sanchez, a great educator and scholar, one of Rizal's professors who inspired him to study harder and write poetry. Rizal described this Jesuit professor as model of uprightness, earnestness, and love for the advancement of his pupils.
On 1876 to 1877, he finished his last year in blaze of glory. He obtained the highest grades in all subjects. He was the most brilliant Athenian of his time. He was truly the pride of Jesuits. On March 23, 1877, Commencement Day, Rizal, who was 16 years old, received from his alma mater, Ateneo Municipal, the degree of Bachelor of Arts with highest honors. These are all from Jose Rizal on his scholastic record at the Ateneo from 1872 to 1877. So, he got all excellent. That's why he truly the pride of Jesuits. These are all the scholastic triumphs of Dr. Jose Rizal at Ateneo De Manila, 1872 to 1877. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it. Have a happy weekdays and God bless. Thank you everyone.